Alrighty, guys. Let's do some stuff with PES, player electricity system, and UDS, which I need to add to the scene. Um, again, you can follow these step by step inside of SGK, and you will be fine. There's no real, um, nothing in the SGK needs to get modified. It is strictly inside of the player electrical system and UDS. So unlike the one I did beforehand, you won't have to edit anything inside the SGK game mode. So let's start by removing all of this stuff that we don't need. Okay, now let's go and add both of these guys. Set them to 0, 0, 0. Let's change the weather to cloudy, because why not? First thing we're going to do is inside of the player electricity system folder, search for power game mode, and we're going to look for power game mode component. Same thing inside of SGK itself. And then we're going to come over here to get all directional lights. And we're going to take that and drag that up. And we're going to get actor of class. Plug that in like that. This is going to be ultra dynamic sky. And we are going to drag this out and promote this to a variable. Nope, I'm sorry, we're not. I lied. We're going to delete that. We're going to pull out of this and type in get sun. Get sun. And then we're going to set this to a variable called UDW sun. And then to prevent any errors, we are going to do an is Vlad is valid question mark. If it is valid, we're not going to do anything. If it is not valid, we're going to create that. We're going to plug that in like that right there. So, if we get all the actors of the class, is going to see, do we already have this set? If we do, cool, we don't need to do anything. If we do not, then we need to create it. That way it can be called upon. Now we're going to close out of here and we're going to go into our BP master power component. And inside of here, we are going to create a new function called UDW wind intensity. Name it whatever you would like. We are going to get UDW. Wait, hold up. Okay. This is something else I had done for another project. So that was already there. Okay, I thought so. Cool. This is why I do this in fresh projects. So that way I can catch these things so y'all don't run into problems and you're like, hey, bitch, this shit don't work. Get actor of class. This is going to be ultra dynamic weather. Promote to a variable. Call it UDW. File and save it. If you did my rain catcher one, you'll already have this. Just so you know. Or not rain catcher, but for the plots to water and all that, you should have this already. So now we can go back into here and we can drag this out and get UDW and then do get local weather state values. should be that one. Nope, you want the one that's blue. Get local weather state values. So we're going to want that one. Yes. We're going to plug that in like so. We're also going to come off of here and do an get ED current weather. And then we're going to do an equal off of here. And this is going to be for clear skies. I'll explain why we're doing this for clear skies here in a moment. Hold B and click to get your branch. Plug that into that like so. Then that can sit pretty like that. We are going to want a return node. We are going to want two of them, but you know, Control C, Control V, it's a miracle. Off the true, we go to here. Off the false, we go to here. Cloud coverage goes here, and wind intensity can go there. Wind intensity can go to there. The cloud coverage, we're going to do an add, and that can go there. And then we're going to add 2. So basically, this gets, you know, the cloud coverage, and if it's clear outside, there are going to be no clouds. The clouds are roughly how we get our calculation for how much power to make. So if it sees no clouds outside, then it's going to technically think we're making 0 power. So that's why we add 2 to this. So now we're going to close out of that. We're going to go to our BP light detector. And we're going to go into detect light. And then we're going to go into advanced directional light detection. And we are going to get rid of this and this. And we are going to come off of here and get UDW sun. And then we are going to promote that to a local variable, UDW local, or UDWL. Plug that in like so. You can go ahead and get rid of all of that. Bring this up like that. Connect this girl all the way over to here. Grab your UDWL and do get world location. Sorry, rotation, not location. Get world rotation. Get that one, delete it, plug that into like that, like so. Compile it and save it. Pretty sure, excuse me, that's it for inside of here. Now we need to go into our wind turbine. And inside of here, this, kiss that goodbye. We're going to get BP wind turbine power component. And off of here, do UDW intensity for the wind intensity that we created. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, if we double click on that, take us back into here. Click on this, and we want to make this pure. Compile and save. That way we don't have to connect it to anything. So the wind intensity can go to there, and we want to divide this by 0.02. Compile and save it. And I'm pretty sure that's everything inside of the actual... No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah. That's it for inside of here, because this isn't where we create the power, quote unquote, output. We're going to go into the power component for this. Go to generate and generate power. And then all of that can go, nope, keep that. All this can go away. And we're going to get UDW wind, or just type in UDW wind intensity. And then we're going to grab the wind, and we're going to multiply this by 5. You can change these numbers to whatever you so choose. It's completely up to you. And then last but not east, we need to go into the solar panel, power component, and then we need to go into the generate power, and then right here, this can stay the same. This can become obsolete like that. And then again, UDW wind intensity. And then get cloud coverage. You can do a ceiling or a floor. If you want to round up, do a seal. If you want to round down, do a floor. I just want to round to the nearest. So I'm just going to truncate it. Compile and save it. And where is it? Okay. And now if we hit play and we go over to this guy, generating 12.5 power. Let me see, where is the solar panel? Why does it look weird? Also, why are you generating nothing? Don't do this to me. Okay. I don't know why you're not generating anything. No idea. But it is working because that one's generating 40, 40, 40 with the combiner going to the battery, and it's storing it all. So let's grab this and go to like a blizzard. That thing should be spinning its ass off. Yeah, they're all hauling. But this guy should be generating very little. Yeah. So now if we go to a clear sky, these guys should now turn into 100. Very little wind out today. So we get 10 power. Again, those numbers are numbers that you can edit, you can change. It's all up to you. If you liked it, cool. Please subscribe. A lot of you, I've noticed, are not, and it's really beginning to hurt. Not my reputation, just my algorithm. And feel free to join the Discord if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Thanks.